I'm here with Sartell coach Jerome Nemanich. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
First question I have is, how did it feel to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Oh, it's cool. It's cool to get recognized by the peers that you coach against, and I've spent a lot of time, so it's been great.
Second question I have is, how did the whole nomination process work? Was it a walkthrough?
No, another coach or coaches have to nominate you, and then there's a panel that selects the people that are going into the Hall of Fame.
Okay, so was it just you that got nominated, or was it a bunch of coaches?
I wasn't behind the scenes, but I'm sure there were a bunch of coaches nominated. I think there's 8 of us that are going in.
Okay. The next question I have is like 3 questions in one. It was, what was the day like? What did you do like before and during the day? And then did the Twins win also?
The actual induction ceremony is in January.
Okay.
So we were just announced at the Twins game.
Okay.
It was fun. Some of my friends were there. My sisters were there. My wife and daughter were there. Before the game, we just kind of sat around, and then one of my daughters, Emma, and my wife, Chris, they got to go down on the field with me. And you might have saw the video.
I did see the video. Yeah.
They read a script of some of the accomplishments we've had here at Sartell. Yeah. And then after that, Rocco, who's no longer with us as the Twins manager, came to talk to us, which was very nice of him. And then we went back to our seats. I'll be totally honest. We watched the game for about 4 or 5 innings, and then we went home after that. After the on the field stuff, it was just time to catch up with my family.
So you don't know if the Twins won? That's what you're saying.
The Twins did win.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I do actually know the Twins won, but,
that's good.
But we did not stay to watch the whole thing.
And then just about like your coaching, do you have any advice for younger coaching staff? For example, like Coach Nelson, he's pretty new. He's a little younger. Do you have any advice for him?
Well, Joe coaches with us.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess the big thing throughout my career is just to keep learning and keep adjusting to the changing times. Like you may have heard that I've seen us go from being in Class A to Class 4A. So we've grown 4 classes over my career. I'd say one of the biggest things is just to keep learning and be willing to change, because times do change.
The next question I have is, what were your first few years of coaching like?
Probably a lot rougher than they are today. Just from a standpoint of I didn't know as much about kids. I didn't know as much about baseball. I thought I knew a lot, but I think I've learned a lot about kids through my own kids. And I think I've been a better coach as time's gone on, because I've adjusted to the way kids learn, maybe a little bit more understanding of what you guys have before and after school, that baseball is not the only thing going on in your lives.
And then 2 more questions. One of them is, what are your expectations for athletes during the off season?
Well, the biggest one is for them to get in the weight room, because I mean, it's great to work on your baseball skills, but ultimately in our conference and at the level we compete at, you have to be an athlete first. And if you're not willing to put the time in to be as strong as our opponents, it's going to show when we start playing games.
Right. And then the final question I have is, will this be your last and final season coaching for Sartell?
Not if Bruce will have me back.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Luke.
Thank you.